All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to tackle one of the biggest topics out there, artificial intelligence. I mean, it's everywhere, right? It feels like it's changing everything. But what is it, really? Let's get past the buzzwords and break down how AI actually works.
So, right off the bat, let's ask the question that's probably on your mind. Is AI the future? Are we about to step into some sci-fi movie with flying cars and robot butlers?
Well, here's the thing. It's not really the future, because it's already your present. You see, AI isn't some far-off concept. It's already woven into the fabric of your daily life, doing its thing in the background.
Okay, let's dive into this, because you use it more than you think. You know when Netflix just knows what show you want to watch next? Yep, that's AI. That text you get from your bank about a weird transaction? AI again. Every single time you type something into Google, you're using some of the most sophisticated AI on the planet. And it's doing some really heavy lifting too, like helping doctors find diseases in x-rays faster and more accurately. It is, quite literally, the hidden engine of our world.
So if it's an engine, how does it actually run? Let's pop the hood and see what's really going on in there. At its most basic level, artificial intelligence is exactly what it sounds like. It's all about making software that can think a bit like we do. We're talking about teaching machines how to learn things, how to reason through problems, and how to find solutions.
And what's the secret sauce for making that happen? Well, it really boils down to just two key ingredients: algorithms and data. Think of algorithms as the recipe, the step-by-step instructions, and the data, that's all the raw ingredients. You absolutely need both to cook up any kind of intelligence.
Now, inside this world of AI, there are two terms you hear a lot: machine learning and deep learning. Machine learning, or ML, is kind of the main workhorse. It's how we get computers to learn from patterns and data without programming every single rule. Then you have deep learning, which is like ML's superpowered cousin. It uses something called neural networks, which are basically inspired by the wiring of our own brains. This lets it learn in a much deeper, more complex way, and it's the magic behind tools like ChatGPT that can write, code, and have conversations. And that brings us to a really important point. We've got to be super clear about the AI we have right now versus the AI you see in the movies. It's time for a little reality check.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that it shows you the three types of AI people talk about. But here's the most important takeaway. Only the first one, narrow AI, actually exists today. That's it. Every single AI system on Earth, from Siri to a self-driving car, is a narrow AI. It's a genius at one specific thing. The other two, general AI, which could think just like a person, and super AI, which would be smarter than all of us combined, that's all still firmly in the realm of science fiction. We're just not there.
So knowing what's real today, we have to start asking ourselves some really big questions about the future we're actually building with this technology. I mean, on one hand, the potential is just mind-blowing. We're talking about gigantic leaps forward in science, in business, in creativity. The upside is absolutely enormous. But, and this is a huge but, all that power forces us to face some of the toughest ethical challenges we've ever seen. For starters, there's algorithmic bias. So remember how AI learns from data? Well, what happens if that data is biased? If it reflects our own prejudices in hiring or in the justice system? The AI doesn't just learn that bias, it can actually make it worse, hard-coding unfairness into our systems. And then you've got things like deepfakes. We're talking about AI-generated videos and audio clips that are so realistic you can't tell they're fake. Just imagine the chaos a fake video of a world leader could cause. What happens to trust when you can't believe what you see or hear? Of course, there's data privacy. These AI systems are hungry for data. Our data, our photos, what we search for, even our private conversations. It makes you wonder, right? Where is all that information going, and how exactly is it being used? And finally, the big one that's on everybody's mind, jobs. AI isn't just automating factory work anymore. It's starting to do things that require thinking, writing, designing, analyzing. So we have to ask the tough questions about what this means for the future of work. So when you look at all of these challenges together, the bias, the misinformation, privacy, jobs, you realize pretty quickly these aren't just tech problems, they're human problems, they're societal problems. And figuring out how to navigate them is maybe the most important work of all. And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? The point isn't to hit the brakes on technology, the point is to steer it. The real goal here is to make sure AI ends up being a tool that makes us better. a tool that augments our own abilities.
So, in the end, it all comes down to this one final question. As we keep building these incredible machines that can think, are we building something to help us, to augment us, or are we building our own replacement? Right now, that choice is still up to us.